Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video we will see another problem on the cables whose supports are at different level and subjected to UDL loading over entire span. In the previous video I have explained about the cable subjected to concentrated loads. If you haven't seen that video, the link will be in the description. And also another thing is that whatever the formulas I use in this in the solving of this problem, so those derivations are also explained in the recent videos in the introduction video. So that link is also given in the description. If you want, you can follow those links. Now we will analyze the cable which is given for us. Now the question is given that a cable is suspended between two supports at different levels. Okay, so this is the support at one level and this is the support at another level. For example, consider this as support A and this is support B at a horizontal span of 120 meters. So for example, if you draw one imaginary line, this is nothing but the horizontal span. Okay, from support A to support B, the horizontal span is 120 meters given in the question. Now difference in support levels is 6 meters. So difference in support levels, that means difference in support levels is indicated by letter small d. So this is one support and this is another support. Now the difference between support A and B is given, okay, that is nothing but d and it is given as 6 meters. Okay, difference between B and A or A and B, it is 6 meters, and also it is given that maximum dip of cable is 2 meters with respect to lower support. So compared to A, B is the lower support, and comparing with B, from here it is 2 meters below. This is nothing but dip of the cable YC. This is take this point as C. Now we have to analyze the cable. It is asked to determine the length of the cable and tension in the cable when it carries a UDL of 30 kN including the self weight. For example, if you take a horizontal projection, the cable is subjected to a UDL of 30 kN per meter. Okay, it is the loading condition which is given for us. So now we have to determine the length of the cable and tension in the cable. So before calculating the length of the cable, consider this portion, the horizontal length between A and C. So this horizontal span I am taking it as L1. Consider the horizontal portion between A and C. The horizontal span is L1 and the remaining span is L2. That means B to C, the horizontal distance is L2. Now coming with starting the solution, I have derived one relation between L1 by L2 equal to square root of Yc plus D by Yc. Okay, there is one formula which is giving the relation between L1 and L2. Okay, this relation is derived in the recent videos. Now L1 by L2, okay, these are the unknowns. Okay, L1 by L2 equal to Yc plus Yd. Yc equal to 2 meters, D equal to, Yc plus D, Yc equal to 2 meters, D equal to 6 meters. Okay, Yc 2 and D is the 6 meters divided by Yc is 2. Okay, now the value is 2. Okay, from this we can say that L1 equal to 2L2. Okay, this is one condition, and also the another condition is L1 plus L2 equal to total length 120 meters. Okay, L1 plus L2 equal to 120. Okay, this is another relation. Now in the place of L1, place this L2. 2L2 plus L2 equal to 120. 3L2 equal to 120. Therefore L2 equal to 40 meters. Okay, L2 equal to 40 meters. Therefore place the value of 40 in the place of L2. 2 into 40, L1 equal to 80 meters. So we have obtained this portion as L1 equal to 80 meters and L2 equal to 40 meters. After obtaining the value of L1 and L2, we have to calculate the length capital L, where capital L is the length of the cable. there is one formula for length of cable when it is subjected to UDL and the supports are at different level. Small l plus 2 into yc plus d whole square by 3l1. This is one term, and the next term is 2yc square by 3 into l2. So all the terms are known for us. So L1, L2, YC, D are known for us. This is the formula when used when the supports are at different level. Okay. Now small l is 120 meters given in the question. 2 into YC plus D. YC is the dip 2 meters plus difference in supports is 6 meters divided by 3 into L1 is 80 meters. Just now we have calculated, plus 2 into YC is again 2 meters divided by 3 into L2 is 40 meters. Now on simplifying you will get L equal to 120.6 meters. This is the length of the cable in the question. This is the first question. It is asked to calculate the length of the cable and we have calculated it as 120.6 meters. Now we have to calculate the tension in the cable. So to calculate the tension in the cable, first of all we should know the values of vertical reactions and horizontal reactions. First of all we have to calculate the support reactions, that means vertical and horizontal. So first of all I will calculate the horizontal reaction at A. For portion AC, so first of all I am taking portion AC and now I will calculate the horizontal reaction at A. That means HA equal to, we have one formula that is also derived in the previous video, W into 2L1 whole square by 8 into YC plus D. 2 square means 4 and 4 will be cancelled 2 times in the 8. You can write WL square by 2 into YC plus D. So this is the formula I have derived in the previous video. Now I will use this formula to calculate the value of horizontal reaction at A. So W is nothing but load intensity, 30 kilonewton per meter. So 30 into L1 means 80 meters that we have derived. So 30 into 80 square by 2 into YC plus D. That means YC is 2 meters, D is 6 meters. So 2 plus 6. So the value is 12,000 kilonewton. The horizontal reaction at A is 12,000 kilonewton. Similarly calculate horizontal reaction at B. That means here there is another formula, W into L2 square by 2YC. Okay, W is the load intensity 30 into L2 square is nothing but 40 meters. So 40 square divided by YC is it is 2 meters. It is given YC equal to 2 meters. The value is again 12,000 kilonewton. Okay, this is the horizontal reaction at A and this is the horizontal reaction at B. Now we have to calculate the vertical reactions considering the cable just like a simply supported beam. First of all apply first equilibrium condition, sigma V equal to 0. So before that I am writing here, this is the vertical reaction at A and this is the vertical reaction at B. The horizontal reaction is acting away from point A and this is away from point B. Okay, we have calculated HA and HB. Now we will calculate VA and VB. So first of all apply sigma V equal to 0. Therefore we can say that VA plus VB. Okay, these two are upward. So VA plus VB equal to load, that means UDL into total length upon which it is acting. So 30 into the total horizontal span is 120. So the value is 3600. So this is the value of total load. Okay, VA plus VB. Now sigma MB equal to 0. I am taking algebraic sum of moment about point B equal to 0. So if I take this point, if I calculate the moment about this point, first of all coming from the left side direction we are having VA. VA is pushing the cable in upward direction. It is a sagging moment. So VA into, so the perpendicular distance is 120. Okay, so 120. Now HA, there is also a reaction HA. This HA is moving the arch in downward direction. So hogging moment negative. So HA into, so the perpendicular distance is, so this is the line of action of horizontal reaction. So if this is the point B, this is the perpendicular distance between the HA reaction and the support B, okay, not 6 plus 2, okay, it is the perpendicular distance is 6 meters, okay, this is the line of action of horizontal reaction. From that we have to take perpendicular distance 6 meters. So HA into 6. There is UDL which is acting over entire span. So to take moment for the UDL, first of all load intensity into 30, that means load intensity is 30, total length of UDL which is acting, it is acting over entire length into 120 from point to center of UDL. So if 120 is the total length, then center of UDL point will be 120 by 2, finally equal to 0. Now if you simplify this, VA equal to 2400 kilonewton and VB. So in order to get VB, place this 2400 kilonewton in this equation, you will get VB equal to 1200 kilonewton. Okay, this is the vertical reactions we have obtained. So another simple way to calculate the moment is, so just second method I am explaining. This is just to calculate the vertical reactions at A and B, okay. So if you find difficult in taking these moments, then this method will be very much helpful to you. So instead of taking these many moments, so what I am saying in this method 2 is that if you want vertical reaction at A, since this is supports at different level, so the vertical reaction at A will be equal to total load between the span A and C, okay. So between A and C, so this is A, this is C and this is B, okay. So this is 80 meters, this is 40 meters, okay. This is the second method I am explaining. So if you want vertical reaction at A, so vertical reaction at A is calculated by calculating the total load between A and C. So how do you get the total load? That means UDL intensity 30 into distance between A and C, 30 into 80, it is 2400 kilonewton. And VB, if you want VB, you have to consider the load between B and C. So UDL intensity 30 into distance between B and C is 40, so 1200. This is the another method of calculating the vertical reactions at A and B, okay. Once again I am explaining, this is the actual method we should follow while calculation of vertical reactions at A and vertical reactions at B. But if you feel difficult in taking the moments and doing the algebraic sum, there is also another way of calculating of vertical reactions at A and B. So if you want vertical reaction at A, consider the total load between A and C. If you want vertical reaction at B, consider total load between B and C. So we have calculated the horizontal reactions and vertical reactions. Now we have to calculate the tension in the cable T equal to square root of V square plus H square. So we know the vertical reactions. So vertical reaction at A is 2400, that means 2400 square, plus horizontal reaction at A, just now we have calculated 12,000 square, okay. So T equal to 12237.646 kilonewton. So this is the tension in the cable, okay. Similarly calculate the tension at support B. It means square root of VB square plus HB square. So vertical reaction, VB means vertical reaction 1200 square plus HB square, that means 12,000 square. So this gives the tension in the B. The tension is 10512,059.85 kilonewton. So this is the tension at B. So from these two values we can say that this is the maximum tension occurring in the cable, okay. So this is the procedure of analyzing a cable when it is subjected to UDL over entire span having the supports at different level. Thank you.